Oh my God. Dun, 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 dun. Why isn't the sound working? Here we go. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Got it. We're good. Okay.
Wonderful.
Ah,
It's been a while. It's good to see you. How are you?
not great. Like,
Oh,
I mean, you. I don't know. I don't know. The way as a veteran, the whole government thing right now is pissing me off. No, I'm being serious. How is this happening? Why is this okay? They're taking away our freedom of speech and nobody's doing anything. I'm angry. Everybody, all of my friends are angry. I did not fight for this fucking country for it to fucking do this to its citizens.
yeah.
Yeah, like, what? How are we supposed to feel about this? What are we supposed to do? What? There's, I'm not okay. I barely use TikTok as it is, but my friends are on it. My family is on it. My, oh my God. I don't understand. I don't.
I wish I had answers for you, but I don't. And I think a lot of us are feeling the same way you're feeling.
I don't get it.
Sorry.
Half of the country, more than half of the country is angry. And people, like, I see very bad things happening in the future. In the very near future, I see very bad things happening. And I'm scared for my family and my kids. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Rightfully so.
So, like, what are your thoughts on, like, how are we supposed to get through this then?
Together.
We can't even get half the country to agree that to give people basic human rights.
I know. And I think those of us who are of the same mindset have to pull together during this time because we can't let them win.
They're winning. They've won.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to say it's over. And I know the feeling, though. Trust me, I was there. I went through my period of being very angry and upset and frustrated. All the emotions you're having, I was there. And I'm trying to move forward and have hope that, yes, things are probably going to get really bad, but I'm hoping that will open people's eyes and they'll see what's happening and realize we can't keep going down this road.
We can't. It's blowing my mind because I've seen so many people that are like, oh, well, blah, 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 this. And then all of a sudden they switch over to Little Red Book or Shi Hangshu or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? And they see that, boom, American propaganda. And then they're like, oh, hey, wait, guess what? And then nothing. Nobody is doing anything except Congress people are making more laws to suppress us even more because of this. And it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Because I see fucking rights being taken away from my kids. I don't understand. I don't understand. And that's the part that's getting into my mental headspace is how are these people seeing all this and still okay with it?
Because I don't know that they're really seeing it.
They're just...
They're being lied to, or they're willfully being ignorant about it. Or it hasn't hit their front door yet, so they just don't care.
So many people are going to be hurt by this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't... It's... I don't know. My mental state right now, because of all of this, and as being somebody who had friends in the military, we did, I went to Iraq twice. I don't understand how people are being like this, and it hurts. I'm confused, legitimately confused, because I got rid of everybody that voted for Trump in my life. You know what I'm saying? And that was, awesome. I'm happy. I got rid of all of that negativity, and yet it's still everywhere. I don't know. I don't, because I don't know what to do. I honestly have no clue on what to do.
I think we all have to take it one day at a time right now. And I think we'd be there for the people around us that are hurting through all of this. And the people who are going to be very negatively impacted by all of this.
Yeah, and it's just it's hurting so many people by putting them in more debt and more things like that. And I have a couple of friends that make maybe, an extra $500 to $1,000 a month on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And that just gives them a little bit more breathing room. And that's gone. I know I've seen so many people freaking out because they're like, what are we going to do with all this extra? There's no extra money now. There's no extra way for us to enrich our lives. So why, nobody understands this. I don't know.
Well, I'm really glad Kelly called and reached out to you today and we're talking. Because it sounds like you have not been doing okay. And rightfully and understandably so.
Yeah.
Catch me up, though. Are you still in the house?
Yes.
Okay.
I did get a cat, too. But,
oh, good.
Yeah. But no, this is for the past, I don't know, since November, this has been ongoing, and it's just every day it's getting harder and harder and harder to see my friends and family, I see the light in their eyes just disappearing, and that is so sad and heartbreaking.
That's why I'm trying really hard to remain hopeful and to try and be encouraging. My husband's Mexican and from California. So you can imagine the statements being made to us and our friends and family and people we love, and recognizing that we're trying to be strong for the people who are truly going to be hurt and impacted.
Yeah, and I know they're not any friends or anything like that, but I know people that have married other country citizens and then brought them over, and then they got green cards and stuff, and now that's at fucking jeopardy too, and they voted for it, which blows my mind. And I'm like, you got I feel like half of the country is just not in it for their best interest, and everybody's just out in it for themselves, and it's hurting everybody.
Yeah. People made some very selfish decisions and did not think about the consequences of their actions. And it is going to hurt everybody.
And
It is.
And the big thing, everybody's all like, well, we're just going to vote him out in 4 years and all the do they not know how an oligarchy works? Do they not know we're never having another election again. I'm telling you right now, there will not be. Part of my brain is picking up pieces and connecting dots and, things like that. And I see it happening, and everybody, this election just screwed America. America's done. And I'm scared because I have to protect my kids. I want to protect my kids, my family, and I can't do that with everybody taking away things that will help them. So my mental
Children doing okay?
Yeah. I'm my ex and I are blasted or shielding them from a lot of this crap right now. But we are nervous. My ex and I are nervous and talking and actually having conversations about what we're going to do because this is happening.
I'm glad y'all are having good conversations around all of this, and she's like not on the other side.
Yeah.
That made things so much worse.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like a lot of Americans, she's stuck. I'm stuck. The kids are stuck. Where the hell are we gonna go? And I'm in one of the most, we're in one of the most progressive states to begin with. And yet they're still taking away rights out of us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie. We feel very blessed and fortunate to be in Washington State.
Yeah.
We have felt very shielded from a lot of this, and that has been nice. And thankfully, I don't think we're seeing what other parts of the country are seeing.
Mm-hmm. But the anger that I have constantly from all of this is just, it's not okay. You know what I mean? Like, I know my anger is not okay, and I am raging right now because if I can see it, how can nobody else see it? That's how my mind process is working right now. And you know what I mean? Like, it just, willfully ignorant is probably the phrase that you used, is probably the best way to describe it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to move past this anger because of so many people willing to hurt my kids and their neighbors and their friends.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get that. And I encourage you to find people who are like-minded to help you be able to move past some of the anger. That has helped us.
Yeah. Do you, I know that it's healthy to move past the anger, but do you think the country as a whole should move past the anger?
I think those of us on this side have to come together. Otherwise, I know you, and I agree with you, they have won, but I firmly believe they've temporarily won. I remain hopeful that we will not stand for this as a country, but that takes all of us on this side coming together.
Yeah, and I agree.
And
I'm sorry.
figuring this out.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. I get it. No, I get it. And I'm not, please know that I'm aware that every word coming out of my mouth is hard to say. And I don't know what that looks like yet. I don't know what that is, but, your anger is justified. I do think we have to work on it though, because, staying in that anger is not healthy. It's not going to help you mentally or physically. And I do believe in all of us getting to that place where mentally we're prepared for what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was just, go ahead.
Do you feel like medications would help right now?
I mean, I'm already on medications.
Well, you're on the duloxetine, right?
Yeah.
Still taking the duloxetine.
Mm-hmm.
what happened with the lamotrigine that we had just started back over the summer?
I've been taking it, like, same time in the morning every morning. Yeah.
You haven't run out of it?
I have. I ran out of it, and nobody called me for a refill or anything, so.
Sorry, and I didn't. I know Angela tried to get you back on my schedule, and it didn't happen. And then today, I apologize. I was going through, my panel, and I reached out to Kelly and was like, Kelly, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I have not seen Josh Morton since July. Please call him. So I apologize that we hadn't been reaching out sooner. When did you run out of the lamotrigine?
Probably about a month and a half ago, I want to say.
Okay.
Maybe a month ago.
Was it helping?
Yeah, it was helping.
Let's restart that. We do have to retitrate it because you were up to the 50 milligrams, right?
Yeah.
Let me retitrate this for you. We'll start with the 25 one tablet in the morning for 2 weeks, so 14 days, and then go up to 2.
Okay.
And
to get it back
we
built
will
up in my
follow
system.
up. Yeah. So let me add this back. Do you feel like the duloxetine is helping
Yes.
at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm just angry about this situation. Like, the medication does help. It helped before, you know what I'm saying? So all of this is brand new because of the shit that's going on. I am.
Yeah. No, I get it. And so let's get you back on the lamotrigine. Let's be doing more for you right now to try and help. Are you sleeping right now?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Yeah, I sleep quite a bit.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Oversleeping?
No, it's more like a split sleep. So I will like go to sleep at like maybe 10 and wake up at like 12:31 and then stay awake until like 3 and then pass back out until my alarm goes off. I don't know. It's a weird schedule right now, but I think it's just because I have a lot on my mind and things just keep, I'm processing.
Yeah. Do you need something for sleep right now?
No, I have weed for that.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, I mean that I'm being honest. That helps. That puts me out and knocks me out, so I'd rather do that than take pills.
Yeah, no, I agree. It comes with less side effects a lot of times than medications will, so I understand that. How are nightmares doing?
Still around like once a week or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about the same. That's what I had last time. So obviously increased depression, irritability, anxiety.
Yeah, the anxiety and the irritability right now are through the roof.
Okay.
I don't know how. I'm sorry. I just constantly feel like I'm in a fight or flight response right now.
Okay.
So.
Do you need something specific for that, kind of that hypervigilance?
Not so much. I don't think I do. It's just there for a little bit. It's been there for about a week, and I'm guessing it'll be there for another week or two.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's, not necessarily a bad, we don't want it ongoing. Hypervigilance, fight or flight's not great, but I get right now being maybe a little bit more alert and on guard. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing right now, being just a little bit more aware, but let's make sure that doesn't get worse.
Yeah.
The lamotrigine should help with the irritability and the anxiety, so I'm hoping that'll help. And we'll keep the duloxetine the same for right now if you're okay with that. Do you feel like you need a higher dose of the duloxetine?
No. I think I'm all right on that.
Okay. We just know that we can go up if we need to.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but I think I'm good where I'm at.
Have you had any thoughts of not wanting to be here anymore?
No. I've had thoughts of other people not being here anymore.
Sure. I get that. I'm guessing people within positions of power, not somebody like neighbor on the street.
Right, yes. Okay. Correct.
Okay. I get that. Understandable.
This is not what I went into the military for. This is not the country that, you know what I'm saying? Not at all.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I don't understand how, like,
Yeah.
the pain that these people are causing just does not seem to register. And I don't understand. It's all about.
One thing that has helped. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The one thing that's helped me is to just view this as a cult on a very large scale. Like, the amount of brainwashing that has happened to people is unreal, because if you talk to them, there's no logic.
There's none.
There's no logic, no facts, no nothing, which makes them sound very cult-like. Like, that's what people in a cult sound like when they're following a leader. There's no logic. There's nothing based on fact or reality for them.
Yeah.
So this is...
And they worship a politician.
They're following a narcissist.
A
Classic
felon,
leader.
a rapist, and a
Classic cult leader.
cult leader, period. And I don't know what it's going to take to break them out of this cult, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, truth.
Truth.
Really does... It really
But you
is
just
what
admitted
people
it by your own words that they don't listen to logic or truth.
But it takes time. It's not easy getting somebody out of a cult. Like, if you just, I mean, if we're thinking on a cult on a small scale, to get somebody unbrainwashed is incredibly hard.
I know.
It's not easy to do at all. And it takes time, perseverance, and just hitting them with, pushing back with logic.
And I even
That
told...
really is what gets through.
I even told my dad, I was like, if you, because I know how he voted the last time. I was like, if you and your wife and all this family votes this way, like I know you're going to, I'm cutting you off immediately. Soon as the election happened, I cut them off, all of them. Because I don't need that people who hurt my kids and my friends in my life. So I don't need people like it. I took away their grandkids and they don't seem to care. That's the weird part. Yeah. They're just like, oh, well, why are you doing this? And I'm... Really? You want to know why? That's why.
I mean, that's brainwashing. When someone doesn't even care to see their grandchildren.
Thank you. I don't know.
I wish I had good answers for you. I do, but I'm going to remain hopeful. We will obviously continue to talk and talk through this, because I do think it helps when we talk through these things. It's helped me to talk to like-minded people, and I think we all need our vent sessions.
Yeah.
We all need to have that, like, I'm just letting out the anger.
Yeah, I'm sorry I came in so hot on you today. Like that, just straight up, there's a lot blown up in my mind right now, and like...
It's good to let it out.
And I've made a few videos, talking about how I'm feeling about things, and then just the stark contrast between both sides commenting on my videos, and I don't get a lot of views on any of my videos, so I don't care about that. I have things I want to say, so I want to say it, and they're can take that away from 170 million Americans.
Yeah. Well, when you don't want the truth to get out.
Yep.
I mean, that's what you do, sadly.
Okay.
Well, let's restart the lamotrigine. Let me make sure you've got plenty of duloxetine. There's still a refill on the duloxetine. I leave it up to you. The depression screen is showing due today.
Okay.
Do you want to do the depression screen, or do you want to hold off?
We can hold off on that, because you already know the answers to that one right now. So.
I do.
Yeah.
The alcohol screen's showing due, but I have that you don't drink alcohol.
No, I don't drink at all. No.
Okay. And I have are you still vaping daily?
No. Not as often. Yeah, it's still daily, but nowhere near as often.
How long is the cartridge lasting?
Probably about 3 days now.
Perfect. Make a note of that. And then I still have marijuana nightly.
Yes.
Okay. And then the relationship health and safety screen is also showing too. Are there any concerns right now that you're in an abusive or controlling relationship with an intimate partner?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sexual orientation screening is also due. Are you heterosexual, gay, bisexual, queer? Don't know.
Bi.
Thank you. Okay. Any other questions or concerns at all for me today?
No, nothing. Nothing that's coming up.
Let's restart the lamotrigine, continue the duloxetine. I want to get you back on my schedule so we can check in, see how things are going.
Okay.
I leave it up to you. Do you want to do 4 or 6 weeks?
Well, 4, I guess. Did you say 2, 4, or 6? I'm sorry.
I said 4 or 6.
Oh, 4 weeks is perfect.
Okay. I think that puts us middle of February.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, looking at February 10th through the 14th. Is there a day of the week that works best for you?
Thursday would probably, like today at this time would work perfectly. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So Thursday the 13th, I've got a 1:32 or 2:30.
1:30.
Perfect. I'll get a schedule for the 13th at 1:30. Do you have my nurse Kelly's phone number?
I do.
Okay. Call Kelly if anything happens between now and then. If you need to get back in with me sooner, let me know. Be mindful of the rash while you're retitrating the lamotrigine. The rash is always a potential anytime we're doing a titration. So just keep an eye out. If a rash develops, stop it and call Kelly.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was really good getting to see you. I do hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll look forward to talking to you again soon.
I hope so too. And we'll see how the next month goes.
We will.
To be completely honest, it's gonna be.
To be continued.
To be continued is probably the best. Yeah. Holy crap. All right.
We'll keep talking about it.
Okay. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. So even VA people are like freaking out about this, and that's wild. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol at all because drinkers are brainwashed churchgoers is absolutely correct. And I don't understand. None of this makes any sense. And the anger that I feel is just wild because I feel like nobody else is this angry. I don't. Oh my God. All right. Well, I got 2 restrictions. What happened? For some audiences? Oh, okay. I don't know. Well, bye.